Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that I've been away for a while. I was super inspired by DESI Perkins' Nala from the Lion King inspired eyeshadow look. If you want to know how I did this look and how she did this look, just keep watching. Also, towards the end, there's also a hair tutorial on how to do the wet hair look. So if you want to know how to do that, just wait till the end, you guys. So excuse the crazy hair. I have a little bit of glam glow pimple stuff on my face. I did my eyebrows already, and I did one side just because I wanted to make sure that I was able to execute it. She uses an LA Girl pencil, and I'm going to be using a NYX pencil, which is basically a cheap version also. And it's also very blendable. You want to make sure the eyeliner is blendable. And then I have a little tiny brush like Desi used. So let's follow along, you guys. It starts off in the inner corner with the eyeliner. In the inner corner of the eye, just a little bit. And then I go toward the inner corner a little bit over, you guys. Like that. You want to make sure they're even too. So she went in the inner corner. You basically use the little brush to smudge it out. And like I said before, we want them to be a little bit lower, but you also want to make sure that they're even. So we went in the inner corner. Like that, and connect it to the bottom half. She doesn't touch the middle, so don't touch the middle, you guys. And it's actually a good idea that she did this before any makeup or anything, any foundation. So now she's doing the outer corner, which is a little bit easier for me. So she's basically doing on the rest of the eye, which I'm gonna try to do. And I'll just go over with eyeshadow. Just because I'm more familiar with this. With Asian eyes, if you have smaller eyes like me, you want to make sure that your eyeliner starts to go up like this to the other eye. Like that. My eyeliner never usually comes out the exact same. I'm fine with that. I'm not really picky. My eyes are not symmetrical anyway. So now she goes on the bottom, which is the easier part. And we're not touching these inner corners. So we're kind of connecting this outer part to the bottom. So once we do that with the eyeliner, we're gonna get the same brush and smudge it out, you guys. Like that. Then on the other side, We're gonna connect it again. Just sticking on the outer corner. Because my eyes are so small, I'm literally barely doing anything. Blending out. She's gonna get a brown neutral shade. Might need a darker one.
Eyeshadow that we just put down and diffuse it.
So she said it doesn't really. Actually, I'm gonna use this. This is from her palette. This is in the shade Churro. So basically, she just pats it on the lid.
And just take a blending brush and clean up those edges by buffing it and diffusing it all out. Alright, that's about it. Because as you can see, the watery eyes.
Just blending it until you can't see the line anymore.
Now it's time for the color that I promised you guys. Of course, you could leave this more of a neutral look.
Once that's done, just gonna blend those edges out with a fluffier brush. Just to make sure that you don't know where eyeshadow starts and finishes. So she has this beautiful, beautiful blue shade that I don't have, but it looks very similar to Sarai's Dose of Colors collaboration, which is this shade here. She goes in and then she kind of blends it in. Out, but I think mine is like super pigmented. So I'm just gonna soften this. So the trick with the blue is if you'd go too crazy with it, start off super, super small. So obviously this side looks a little bit more like the picture. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the same small brush and grab a little bit of concealer and go over this blue to try to save it. So we're just gonna cover this just a little bit. Soften that. We're getting there. Props to DESI Perkins for attempting this look. I know she was getting a little frustrated with her watery eyes, but damn. Props to you for not giving up, girl, because I know how it feels to tape something, love the whole idea and the whole look, and something goes wrong and it's throwing the whole shoot off. So I'm dipping more into the blue. So I'm actually testing Beauty Blender's foundation. I got a sample of it. And actually, usually when I put foundation up here, I already get oily, and I'm not oily, which could be my new foundation. Hopefully it doesn't break me out. This foundation is not as full coverage as I would like, but no big deal. I should have got a darker foundation, but I'm going to bronze and contour. I definitely wouldn't say that this foundation is full coverage because it's not. It shears out. Maybe I need to mix it. So
sun in. That's it. And why do you like that concealer?
So she basically gets her concealer, which I'm also gonna do. Should I get Tarte? I'm gonna use Tarte in light neutral. And she goes in here. And then out here. Which I think actually is good because we usually like lather it all over. We don't really need it. So she just puts a little bit more, which I need. So contour. Let's blend this out. To do this Morphe M164 brush and go down, down, oh my God. Powder. We're going to blend there and mess up the rest of the makeup. And she goes in the middle. I'm gonna get this and kind of blend it a little bit more so it connects and connects. This look was not easy, you guys. I think I would have an easier time doing this on a client for sure, but definitely need to practice. We're gonna do a little bit of blush, and I'm loving this palette right now, Morphe Blush Trio de Blush Pop of Coral. Beautiful. So I'm gonna take this off, finish off the rest of my face, and show you guys how I do the DESI Perkins wave in the hair. Okay, so I finished the rest of my face. DESI Perkins, props to you, girl. It was not easy, and I think actually you had it a little bit harder than me. But now I'm gonna do the infamous beach waves. Everybody wants to know how you get that wet, beachy kind of look. So basically, last night I took a shower. This is the easiest way to do it, especially if you have straight hair and you don't have any time. This is the easiest way, the least damaging way, just the easiest. So basically, last night I took a shower, put my hair into 2 braids, and it's about 3 p.m. the next day. I kept them in, take them out, and I have like super Asian straight hair. So basically, all I do, you're gonna need 2 things. You're gonna need a very strong gel, and I'm using Moroccan Oil Styling Gel for all hair types, strong. I love this one because it does not flake. Some gels say they don't, and they do. So basically, I sleek it down as much as I can. If you don't have a brush, don't worry about it. And I just gel it down as much as possible. And put a little bit more. And gel it down. So I have 2 products that I love for the wet look. One is American English dry oil and one is Aranco Neon Lights dry oil with spray. This one I highly recommend because it gives you that wet look, but it stays. The only thing with this is if you're in an enclosed area, it fogs up the entire room, but this keeps your hair looking wet the whole time. But for the sake of the video, we're gonna use the American English dry oil. Basically, when you take your hair out, you're gonna spray your hair, and while you're doing it, use your hands, not your fingers, to evenly distribute it. Don't forget to get the ends because you don't want your ends to look dry. And get the part in front of your hair so that this part looks wet. Don't forget to get the inside so that this also looks wet. You don't want just some parts looking wet, some parts looking dry. Then we're gonna go on this side, do the same thing. Don't forget to get the inside because it's kind of like your telltale secret. You want it to look really wet. So we're gonna get the bangs. Make sure that looks wet. Get the top so that looks shiny. And so many people do this look and make it even harder than it should be. It shouldn't be that hard, you guys. So that literally took me all of 3 minutes. And I didn't have to diffuse the hair. I didn't have to have tons of products in my hair, which I hate, because then you really can't do anything with your hair the next day. It's like full of crap. Make sure to get the ends. I'm clipping it down just so it stays. But that is literally how you do the wet hair look, you guys. That's how I did the Desi Perkins, props to you girl, Sir John, blue Lion King Nala inspired look. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, you guys, bye.